right, hello, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. I've got Nicky with me.
That's me. Just
clacking your headphones.
Head damage, it's fine.
Oh, welcome to SCUM Movie Night, you guys. It's us. So Nicky Null is a good friend of mine, and she hasn't played any of my Choose Your Own Adventures, so we thought we would use this as an opportunity to let you play the game. So, luckily, nothing to be nervous about. There's no one who's more awkward than myself. So first off, thank you very much for coming on the channel. I really appreciate it. I love you. And this should be a lot of fun. Also, so everybody knows that probably the stream looks a little bit different. That's because I'm currently rebuilding the studio. There's quite a lot of synthesizers over here now.
It's a hidden dick monster.
Yeah, the dick monster is hidden temporarily. I will bring the dick monster back out. Oh, that would be your cell phone. Sorry about that. So we've got this dick monster up here, but I know it's not as dick oriented as everything. Hello, everybody. Johanna, Jen, I miss you, Jen. It's been too long. How's it going, George? Ex-con is George. Thank you. There are these wonderful, how do I grab it? Vulture Culture shirts. They are for sale. If here, I'll put the link in chat real quick. I thought I was putting the link in chat, but didn't do anything. So of course, if anybody wants to buy one of these amazing Vulture Culture shirts, you can get them at that link that just popped up in the chat. And it's great because it helps, not only does it help support the channel, but it also gets you an awesome t-shirt. And they really are great shirts. I love them.
It's so soft.
Mega soft. And
I put it on, I was like, oh shit.
Yes. So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I'm stoked as shit that I get to have Ryan Shelf's girlfriend over here at my house for Valentine's Day. I can't wait to see you too, Jen. Okay, so to kill some time real quick, one of the things I wanted to talk about was...
the Christmas is still happening.
I'm going to grab this link here, and we'll bring it over into... Oopsie daisy. I want to talk about the guy who did the art for this game, Dusty Ray. We'll jump over here real quick. It might not look right. Yeah, it looks kind of a little off. But you can see the link I just dropped in the chat, which is Slop Jockey Ert. I don't know what that stands for, but Dusty Ray did the artwork for this game, and I actually own the painting. I need to put it up in this room. But his art is, his or her art, I don't know, is incredible. Just absolutely nightmarish. And yeah, it's something else. And I didn't really get a chance to talk about it too much, but I wanted to make sure that I shouted out Dusty Ray because their art is beyond top notch. And just, it was so nice of them to let me use their art for my game. And it just, to me, makes it, kind of takes it to the next level as far as that goes. And then the other interesting thing is, here's the link I'm going to put in the chat for the game itself. So for those of you guys who don't know about my text adventures, they are free to play. And you can go to the link I just dropped, and we'll just go look at it real quick here. And you can see that this game actually works in your web browser, so you can play it in your web browser for free. It doesn't work well on cell phones for some reason, but because of some bugginess introduced to the game, because of the version differences when I was making it, I recommend just downloading the actual thing. So that's as easy as just going to play at the website here. And if my internet loads.
It said no.
It seems to be having trouble. I don't know. Well, you go to play, download the app, and then you're good to go. So that's the point. Yeah, it's not hard. So anyways, I just wanted to, before we get started, just say, hey, and if you're not, I think it's going to be fun for us to watch Nicky go through this live. However, if you're watching this video later, like let's say you stumble across this because it'll be up on YouTube forever. Then I would recommend playing the game first because, and then watching this afterwards, because obviously this is going to be full of spoilers. And yeah, but that's okay. That's kind of the fun thing about it. So,
Yeah.
and I've done a few of these text adventures. So if you like this one, you could check out the other ones I've done. So in the description of this video is my link tree, and that has a link to all of my text adventures that I've done, or choose your own adventures, whatever we call these things.
Your stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you want? We got 5 minutes to kill. What do you want to talk about? Are you excited to be here?
Stuff. Of course, I'm excited.
Here, let's cheers. Thank you to Nicky. Let's cheers to
guys.
Nicky. And yeah, it's really exciting to have you on.
I'm excited but nervous to be here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Little fuzzies inside. I've always said, like, even when I was DJing, if there's ever a point where I didn't get the fuzzies inside, it's like time to quit.
Yeah.
So then after a couple of years when the fuzzies died, I quit. No, I don't DJ anymore. But if I was DJing, I wouldn't be doing this, and I like doing this better anyways, so.
Exactly.
We need to sell at the channel. Oh, that's the other thing we should talk about. I know a lot of your friends just subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much, you guys. In the past hour, we just crossed 900 subscribers. Like, I was wondering if we would hit, we were at like 898, and then we're already past 900 by a few.
Shout out to the coven.
Thank you guys very much for subscribing. Hi, Annie, how's it going? If anybody hasn't subscribed yet with all of their Google accounts, please do. It makes a huge difference. When we hit 1,000, that'll more or less monetize me. I'm not sure 100% how long it'll take for all of the process to go through, but I will have met the requirements to be monetized. So that would be great. Yeah, I think I'm the only YouTuber ever who's needed to hit the 1,000 subscriber, because the watch time is the hard part to get as a YouTuber. But because of you guys, because of SCUM Movie Night, the watch time is great. People watch whole movies on my channel, whereas most people watch about a minute, on average a minute and a half of a YouTube video. That's the average across the website. Across YouTube is only a minute and a half per video, whereas my average time on SCUM Movie Night is like 48 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
It's the whole ass movie.
yeah. So, hey, how's it going, Eric? I apologize, Amy. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I'm on a big screen.
Yes.
I love it. Thank
Oh, I'm not gonna respond to that comment, Ryan. You were in Facebook jail. That sucks, dude. I hate Facebook jail. I've never been in Facebook jail, actually, which is surprising. Which fucking surprising, considering how vulgar I am. I'm gonna text Jackie Daggers real quick to get into the stream.
you. I say I'm vulgar in person, but on Facebook I try to dial it back a little bit.
Yeah. So, you watch horror games, right?
I do. Actually, have you watched any gameplay? Here we go. Playthrough of Little Nightmares 2.
I haven't watched any of the Little Nightmares games.
So good.
What are they like?
It's side-scrolling, but there's still depth to it. So, like, you're running to the right perpetually. But then you can also go back. You go forward. There's, like, these weird, crazy monsters chasing after you. And, like, John has, like, a whole playthrough of it. But it's so good.
Really?
The art style is amazing.
No, what about the first game?
That is the first one. Well, there's the first one, but it's the same.
Oh, okay.
Like,
but I don't need to
like,
watch the
pretty
first
consistent.
game to watch the second.
Well,
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay, I'll check it out. I watch like 20 minutes of YouTube videos a day when I'm either eating breakfast or eating dinner. It's like pretty much the only time I have that I'm not working on either YouTube videos or working at one of my 3 jobs.
See, I do it while I'm at work.
Oh. That's actually where I want to get to as a bartender, is like I want to have a big ass TV next to me where I can watch horror Let's Plays.
Yeah.
And like not even notice the customer. Like, just, I want it like a little thing to show up on the screen that just says like,
Chair
Mexican
forward.
hot chocolate. And then I can just make it while I'm watching the fucking thing and like not acknowledge the existence.
I literally will be sitting there and I'm like watching it, and then I'm like, oh, you're dying. Hey, they're dying. It's fine. Just put some oxygen on them. It's okay. And I'll go back to watching. Listen, if you can't find humor in the field,
Yeah, that's
It's time to go.
Yes, time to go. All right, speaking of time to go, I think it is time to go as far as it gets. Yes, Facebook is stupid with their rules. We used to do SCUM moving out on Facebook, but they're just totally made it impossible for me to keep going. So Nicky is drinking a rum and coke. I made her. And I am drinking this Mosaic Simcoe India Pale Ale. It's not going to focus. By Westbrook Brewing. Classic 7% India Pale Ale. Shower tested and approved, whatever that means. But yeah, it's really good. And you can see it's a hazy IPA, very orange.
I'm gonna say it looks very orangey.
Yeah, get you some
Great
of that.
combo.
Get some of that COVID. All right, so we'll get started with the game here. And I'm going to hit this, which will restart the game real quick. And yeah, so let's get started.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Mom. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to say. Yeah, you know how I am, Karen.
I was she raised me. I didn't get this from nobody.
No, your mom's awesome. I love her.
I'm literally her spawn. Just a little darker. It's fine.
Yeah, perfect. So, mature language and themes, Scream Thy Name Betrayer, written and read by me, music by Vulture Culture. It says Bleed.
Also you.
Yes, also me. Yeah. Well, Vulture Culture's been more than me at points.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so that's why I make a little bit of a distinction there.
Okay.
So when you're ready, let's begin. Wake up, massive hangover. Look at the clock, 4:43 p.m. Must be Thursday. Need ibuprofen.
For sure.
And the way this game works, I think it's pretty obvious, is you hit the purple is a hyperlink.
Okay.
So just hit that, and that'll move the game forward. Set a mental reminder to clean the blood off the floor. Look at myself in the mirror. I'm getting old.
Okay.
Open the mirror. Take the pills, hang my head in the sink, and drink. The water tastes sweet on my cracked lips. Skull is throbbing. Nausea.
Time for Zofran.
You ever felt this way before?
A couple days ago.
Yeah.
But that whole nausea thing doesn't happen because, medical field.
Lasenia Lopez, hello.
Hi, Lee.
Hello, Lee. A scum scrub, that would be amazing. I walk to the bedroom. Should do laundry. These clothes will do. Spot the vodka bottle on the floor. So we have our first choice of the game.
So, fun fact for people who don't know me, I'm slightly allergic to vodka, so I'm just gonna get dressed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No one ever clicks this, but this is perfect for you.
Nope.
You're allergic to vodka. Black V-neck and skinny jeans.
Yeah.
Misanthrope default. Check myself in the mirror. Been a rough couple of years.
Ain't that the damn truth?
No. Sunlight peeks around the curtains. A note on the kitchen counter. Call Danny.
I'm gonna try to call Danny.
Search the living room for the phone, but there's no dice.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess fuck Danny.
I need to clean my bedroom for sure.
Yeah.
Search the bedroom for the phone. How did it end up under the bed? Pour the vodka out before I get any ideas.
See, this is me. It's like, you're gonna do this, but you're gonna have an allergic reaction. Don't do that. All right. Hello, Danny.
Call Danny. The phone rings. Hello? Danny's croaking voice. What's up? It's all good, man. Hey, listen, you still trying to get rid of that cotton? Yeah. How much? 50. All right.
What is cotton? Oh, God.
When can you drop by? Sorry, I don't have a car right now. Baby girl's at work. Shit, how many do you want? 4. Yeah, I'll come over. Hang up. Filth. 200 is 200. I guess I'll go. I'm gonna turn the volume of the game down just slightly. I feel like it's, where did it go? There it is. We'll bring it down a bit. You guys let me know if the volume's too loud or anything.
I fucking think I need this.
Okay.
Is this the paint? All right. Get the drugs.
Get drugs.
Get the
Keep a
drugs.
stash in a boot in my closet. I get 4 pills, running low. I leave the apartment. My eyes burn in the Florida sunlight.
Always.
Indistinct figures move across their lawns. About to get in my car when someone steps in front of me. You sad sack of shit. Melvin Wright, douchebag of the neighborhood. What do you want, Melvin? I keep seeing all sorts of weird degenerate types hanging around your place at night, passed out in the parking lot, fucking by the dumpsters. There are kids in this neighborhood, fucking kids.
Can't fuck kids.
Yeah, I have friends. So what? So I'm gonna call the cops on your ass if this keeps happening. It's not fucking safe around here anymore. And I'm pretty sure the cops could find something worth reporting in your apartment. Will you please shut up? I need to get a Mother's Day card from Publix.
Shout out to you, Mom.
Yeah, shout out to you, Karen. Love you, Karen.
Love you.
He spits on the hot concrete in front of me. I don't give a fuck whether you live or die, he says, and walks back to his apartment, mail in hand.
Okay, thank you, sir. I
get in my car to drive to Publix and turn the key, but the tank is empty and won't turn over. I get out of the car.
Well, shit.
The good old days of fucking by the dumpsters in George. Dollar bill, y'all. Okay, so this is where the game first opens up and you start having more choices. Like up till now we've been moving forward. But don't overthink this.
No, of course not.
Yeah. It's like, it's open. Like you can go back to where you came from.
Alright, I'm just gonna go home.
Walk to your apartment, home sweet home. You got a lot of options now.
Well, shit. Look at the bookshelf.
On the bookshelf is The Stranger by Albert Camus, Consciousness Explained by Daniel Dennett, and Uzumaki by Junji Ito.
Junju.
Yes. No need for the government to know your full name. No. Oh, she changed her name. That's pretty slick. I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, Lee.
Yes, it is very serious, George. Look at the table. Gray plaid tablecloth. My laptop. Cold jasmine green tea in a porcelain teacup.
Alright, well, Amy's telling me to watch TV. I'll watch TV for you, Amy.
Okay. SCUM movie night. I should have edited the game and made it so SCUM movie night was on the TV. I sit down on the couch and turn the TV on. One of those cheesy 80s horror movies. If I didn't have anything to do, I could watch this all day. This shit all day. Oh my god.
Right.
Walk to the kitchen. I'm vaguely hungry. A kitchen knife sits on the counter.
Well, I'll eat the knife. It's fine.
Check the refrigerator. Half a Publix sub and an empty water jug.
I feel like it's the safest thing to do.
Might be useful.
Alright, so I already checked the fridge. We'll go back.
Walk to the living room. Sparse, cheap furniture.
Sounds appropriate. I feel like there was something I forgot to do.
Walk to the bedroom. The fuck station. I got you on that one. I have to say, I stole that joke from when I went over to my friend Johnny Sack's place for the first time, his new apartment. He was like, yeah, here's my kitchen. You know, it's really nice. They got the marble countertop and everything. And then he was like, there's the fuck station. He just kept going. And he just didn't, it wouldn't even faze him. It's like, oh my God.
It's like, oh no, this is fine.
It's amazing.
Alright.
Yeah, George, this was originally like a Florida simulator was the point of this game. A buffalo chicken sub in the fridge. I love that so much. Is she eating your Publix sub right now? Your pub sub?
Oh, no, I ate it. Never mind.
Okay.
That's yours.
All right, we're back in the living room.
Alright. I already went to the fuck station. I think I did. Okay.
All right, so
no, shit.
Look at the table. The jasmine tea. There's a laptop in the tea there.
Never drink the tea as drunk kids.
Look at the laptop, close out the Pornhub tabs, check notifications, mostly people liking my new... Nice. Anonymous, thank you for the $10 donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Every bit you give. But a $10 donation, I especially appreciate. Thank you very much. Whoever you are, Anonymous, you have our hearts.
Jen's like, leave.
Leave. Yeah. Publix is also in Virginia. I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't think it went up that high.
Look at the tea and drink the laptop.
I looked at the tea. All it says is to drink the tea.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. We'll drink the
Okay,
tea.
drink it. Spend way too much on this loose leaf tea, and I would do it again. That's how I feel about the synthesizers.
Jenny, drink the tea. It's too late.
Yeah, don't drink the tea.
All right, I'm gonna leave.
Okay, leave the apartment. Typical Sequesta neighborhood.
Oh, we're in Sequesta.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. I don't want to go to his house. Okay.
Walk to Wright's apartment. He's got one of those sprinkler attachments hooked up to his garden hose. Flowers still look dehydrated. He actually has a lawn flamingo. Probably the last Floridian to own one. Does he have a wife? How could anyone live with him?
Because why not?
I cut the garden hose with a kitchen knife. Cut a couple of feet. Water pouring out of the remaining hose into the grass.
That's what he gets for threatening me.
Yeah.
Well, look at it.
Look at Wright's BMW. Shitty, old, wannabe rich bitch car.
Damn rich bitches.
We need a fuck by the dumpster t-shirt. That's what we need. To sell a shitload of those.
It's like, that'd be great.
Yeah. Okay. Water's flooding his lawn. He actually has a lawn flamingo, probably the last flooding lawn. That's so funny. I forgot to program that in. That it actually says it's flooding his lawn after you cut the hose.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Alrighty.
There's nothing left to do here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got something in the apartment.
I need to. What are the minutes?
Maybe check the refrigerator again.
Oh.
There we go. Take refrigerator contents. The sub's pretty good, even though the bread's soggy. Have an idea of what to fill the jug with.
Piss.
Road tripping in Florida.
Yeah. Alright, so I looked at the table. Alright, can I leave
Okay.
now?
We're gonna go back over to Wright's apartment.
Okay.
Alright, water's flooding his lawn. He actually has a lawn flamingo, probably the last Floridian to own one.
Alright, so
Look at Wright's BMW, shitty old wannabe rich bitch car.
there it is.
Use garden hose and jug with the BMW. Pop his gas lid open. Slide the garden hose into the gas tank. Wrap my lips around and suck. Caustic fluid enters my mouth and coughing, I put the hose into the jug and siphon that motherfucker's gas.
Oh, obviously.
Urinate in the gas tank. Have a great drive to work in the morning, fucko.
I don't know how, logically I would do that, but
I'm so
I'll figure
sorry,
it out.
Karen.
She would do the same thing.
She
So,
would,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
So you pour freshly siphoned gasoline into the car. I'm good to go. She's like, damn. Feel the eyes of strangers on me as I enter the grocery store. Walk to the card aisle, pick up the first card in the first row. Contemplate snacks for later. Pay and leave.
I wouldn't do that, Mom.
Drive up to Danny's. Pull up to Danny's place. Call him as I walk up. I'm going to turn the volume down slightly more, actually, I feel like. As I whisper. Let's turn this down to 60. I put a lot of effort into the music, so I don't want it too low, but I don't want it to be distracting. Pull up to Danny's place. Call him as I walk up. I'm here. Alright. He opens the door. Place looks like shit. I show him the pills. 200. I thought they were $40 each. Give him the look. Whatever, I got it. Why are you always so hostile? I'm not. He disappears, then returns with the cash broken up in random denominations. Thanks, he says. Yeah, leave this shithole and drive home.
Get out of this shithole.
Make money. Open my door, exhausted, screaming headache. Walk to the bedroom.
Sounds appropriate.
Lay down, try to sleep. Phone ringing. Look at the clock. 11:29 p.m. Look at the phone. Tonya Morris. Hey, babe. Hey, what's going on? Oh, sorry, I read that backwards. Hey, babe. Hey, what's going on? Just woke up. What do you mean, what's going on? Thought we were going out tonight. Shit. Oh, fuck. Is it all... Oh, shit, babe. I'm so sorry. It's okay. You're just waking up now? Yeah, babe. I think I got the flu or something. Oh, I was thinking about getting laid, but if you're not feeling well, that's fine. I imagine her lavender hair bobbing up and down in my lap. No, I'm definitely feeling better after all that sleep. You want to come over? I got work in the morning, so if you wouldn't mind. Okay, babe, yeah, I'll be over soon. Love you. Love you too. I don't love her.
But apparently we love something from her.
Yeah. Drive to Tonya's place. Low on gas again. Stop at a gas station. Pick up cigarettes. Drive to Tonya's. Fuck hard. Leave. Smoke a cig with the windows down on the drive home. Breathing in the night air. Back in my apartment. Restlessness. The alcohol itches upon me. No, we're on the phone, George.
Yeah.
Leave the apartment.
Checkpoint.
Checkpoint. We got the first checkpoint of the game.
Yay.
Walk out of the neighborhood.
Haven't died yet.
Yes, haven't died yet. You did good.
Yeah.
County Line Road, right on the edge of Martin County there. Edge of civilization. On the north side of the road is unfettered scrubland. Hot, humid, and dark. We can walk to the marina, to the 7-Eleven, or back to the apartment.
I mean, I won't boost to 7-Eleven.
Okay, walk to the 7-Eleven. The yellow lights pour out the windows of the rundown building. Step inside. Hey, Mike, I say. Beady eyes stare back at me from behind the register.
Hello.
His voice nasal and awkward. I assess the beer selection.
Fat tire.
Grab a 6 of Fat Tire. Should have brought fat Tire for this. God damn it, I'm so stupid.
My mom was like, damn, no cuddle time.
No cuddle time.
You taught me well, Karen.
This is very SCUM. This game really gets the SCUM thing.
I am Le Scum baby.
Yes, the SCUM baby.
That's it?
Mike asked me. Yeah, that's it.
That'll be $1,233.
I hand him $13 and walk out. Commotion in the trees behind the building.
Oh no.
Flashlight app on.
Hello?
Yeah?
Who's that?
Who are you? A vagabond emerges from the depths, his face scarred and smudged with dirt.
I know you, he says.
You don't know me. He squints as he draws nearer.
Vince Rain.
How do you know my name?
You're not from around here, are you, kid?
What are you talking about? Laughing, he retreats into the shadows.
You wanted me to tell you that you will not be trapped for long, Vince.
You got her fucking crazy. And I walk away. Back to my apartment. I open the door, pop a bottle, throw the rest in the fridge. Pain in my chest. Catch myself from falling with the kitchen counter. Smoke everywhere. I can't breathe. My eyes burning. Beer falls to the floor. I'm right behind it. Paralyzed, I watch beer and blood mix on the tile. Blue lights flash in the smoke. Everything is quaking, suffocating. Whispers. My vision is too blurry to make out the figure that walks through my living room. I can't scream. A garbled sound like a voice made of static coming from my bedroom. I'm blacking out. I force myself to inhale. I breathe. The smoke is gone. Lights are gone. Silence. I crawl into the corner. Nothing moving. I check the bedroom. Nothing seems to be out of place. The phone's ringing. It's Tonya. Hello? Vince? Her voice is pained. Tonya, what's happening? I love you. I want you to know that. Tonya, what the fuck is happening?
Bitch.
Got her fucking crazy. Tip $6.66. Whoever you are, I love you with all of my soul. I'm gonna make sure that the air conditioning is still on. Still feels warm in here, doesn't it?
A little.
A little.
But I'm also now like fucking getting nervous. So.
Yes, yeah. The blood is pumping. Tony, what's happening? I love you. I want you to know that. What the fuck is happening? Vince, you have to remember this. One of the 6 deadly. The phone is breaking up. Hunting. More static. Our world is one of them. Don't trust. Busy signal. Call Tony back.
Ma'am.
We're sorry, but you've reached a number that's been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again. Okay, we got some options now.
Logically.
Check the window. Open the blinds, a wall of concrete behind the window pane. Sir.
Well, fuck.
Try calling the police. There's a busy signal.
Maybe it's gone.
Behind every window is concrete.
Just fuck myself. Okay, cool. Can I leave?
The lock is jammed.
Fuck it.
Kick down the door. Kick the door as hard as I can, but nothing happened.
Damn it.
Call the police. I have a moment to see a necrotic hand before it digs its nails into my face and all goes black.
Okay.
Before regaining sight, I hear the rustle of wind outside. Eyelids open, vision unfocused, blurry shapes coalesce into forms. I'm in a bar, dark, sitting alone at a table. Gas lamps cast a dim emerald glow. Tendrils of smoke hang in the air, undisturbed. Something shifts at the end of the bar. Unmoving, I watch a man emerge from the murk. "Hello," he says in a deep voice.
Where am I?
Where am I? Yeah, I'm not really the guy to explain that to you. Unkempt black hair falls over sunken eyes. Wearing a biker jacket, pulls out a key out of his pocket and puts it on the table. This'll get you going in the right direction. I take the key. Eyebrows raise. Okay. Hands in the air as he backs away from the table. "I'll check up on you. Name's Shane," he calls as he exits the bar. Stand up. I know. It all makes sense. It's mostly at the end.
Okay.
Checkpoint! We did it!
Yay, I
We didn't die again. Okay.
Yet.
Yeah. Now it's gonna get real.
Oh shit. No.
The upholstery is old brocade. Wooden floors and walls. Dust coats every surface. Its hair is banana farm. Not much here except for a bottle of vintage bourbon labeled Quagmire sitting on the bar in a wooden cabinet leaning against the back wall.
Like drinking the bourbon.
Rub dust off the label, 95 proof. Swig it, surprisingly mellow. Another round. A third. I'm ready now.
Appropriate. What's in here?
Open the cabinet. The cabinet is locked. I try the key Shane gave me. No dice.
Realistically, I would just keep drinking the bourbon.
The name's Faraday. Ulysses Faraday.
Oh, Lord. There he is. Alright, we're gonna leave.
Leave the bar. It's a starless night. Total silence except for the low rustle of wind. Heavy fog drifts through the street. A street lamp illuminates a building with a sign reading Apothecary in a weak Viridian glow. There is a chapel and a path leading into the woods that surround the town. The sign in front of the bar I just left reads The Moody Gree, oldest dark bar in the south. Another building further away.
So many options.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll just start from the beginning.
We'll enter the apothecary. Garbage strewn everywhere, broken glass on the floor. Empty except for some broken furniture and a gaping hole in the ground.
You always look in the hole.
Inspect the hole. Dirt and debris surrounds the 6-foot hole. Might be an old well. Kick a rock in. Long time before it hits the ground.
Good to know. I would follow there.
I leave the apothecary. A street lamp. It's everything I just said before.
Alright.
Karen says to enter the chapel. She wants you to get closer to God again after everything that just happened in the game.
Cool,
Oh my
Mom.
God.
Thanks. I'm glad.
Thanks,
I'm
Mom.
gonna die. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
You can
We'll go
blame
to
her if
I
something
won't.
happens. Enter the chapel. Candles flicker, an eerie green light glimmering off the walls. The pews and tile floor are destroyed, dirt and grime everywhere. Behind an altar, there is a fallen depiction of Jesus on the cross in pieces.
Not Jesus.
Not Jesus. I inspect the crucifix. There's an old purse amidst the wreckage. Up to the purse. Inside, there are some prayer beads, a note, and an ornamental key.
Always read the notes.
Do not be afraid of what you are about to suffer. I tell you, the devil will put some of you in prison, and you will suffer.
Okay. Thanks.
Take the ornamental key and drop the purse on the ground.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go in here.
Back into the Moody Gree. Same bar as before.
this is where I was.
Yeah.
Open cabinet.
But you had to use the ornamental key from the chapel to open the cabinet, and a satisfying unlocking sound. Inside is a lantern and some oil. Take the lantern. Fill the lantern with oil, click the lighting mechanism. A vivid blue-green flame catches, bathing the bar in a turquoise light.
Okay. No. I'm like, drink?
Keep drinking.
Alright, where is this?
The wreckage is what Alex calls meeting up with other people in some local bar after a long day at work. Getting mangled.
Chapel.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, sorry, Karen.
it was your choice, lady. But
Yeah,
thank
it was.
you, because now I have light. What's this building?
The roof over the decrepit building is caved in. It was once a home. The door's locked.
Alright, so...
Unfamiliar trees and undergrowth encroach on the path as I walk. Shadows dance amongst the branches from the turquoise light of the lantern. Noiselessness. A fork in the path. A sign reads grotto with an arrow pointing left and lighthouse with an arrow pointing right. Dude, I love how true to Florida this game is. No matter the situation, no matter how crazy shit has gotten or if there's monsters about, there's always the option to drink.
Yeah. Sounds appropriate. Look at the lighthouse.
The path leads to a cliff. A large lighthouse shines a dull viridian light out to sea. Can hear waves in the distance, but looking over the edge, I see nothing. No horizon, no ground. It's filthy in the lighthouse. Stairs creep as I walk up them, not convinced of their integrity. At the top of the stairs is a room with a beacon, a table with a cassette player, and a cabinet.
It's a cassette player.
Play the cassette.
Hell yeah.
Discordant sounds. Vince? A woman's voice. Noises. Have you grown weary of this landscape yet? I'm waiting for you in another realm. The walls that keep out those that would do you great harm are thin here in Solos. I recommend you do not delay in leaving. A mechanical clicking sound and the tape stops. Open the cabinet. Inside is a talisman in the shape of a 9-pointed star. A fetishistic design of an eye with a tongue extending from the pupil is carved into it. Checkpoint! Yay! We did it. Cheers.
I'm so stressed.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad it's the horror game is working. Yeah. That's the truly Floridian answer, George.
Yeah. It's like, alright, I had my drink.
Yeah, fuck this. I place the talisman in my pocket. Bye! Fuck this. Way too creepy.
Is there anything left?
Listen.
It's the same.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll leave.
Okay, the path leads to a cliff, large house. Yeah, looking out to sea. Ooh! As I approach the crossroads, something radiating light moves up ahead. So I hide in the bushes. Kill the lantern, walk between the tree trunks and vines, and crouch down. A pale white figure walks down the path towards me. She's wearing a wedding dress stained deep crimson around her stomach. Her veiled face is obscured. A glowing mist envelops her. She moves in slow, irregular strides. Her face turns towards me and she disappears. We're gonna relight the lantern and continue to the crossroads.
Run.
Strong fuck this energy.
Seriously. It's like, nope, the fuck out of there.
Nope, the fuck out of there.
Okay, we're just gonna
Get the fuck out of there. As I approach the grotto, I hear a scream, an unnatural sound like static. Spin around. A colossal monstrosity, its body-like material shadow emerges from the woods behind me. It charges towards me, much faster than it would seem possible for its disfigured and asymmetrical body, its talons hands extended. The path dead ends into a cliff face before it looms a massive obsidian obelisk.
Oh no. What the fuck is a kitchen knife gonna do for something that's bigger than me?
Yeah.
Fuck!
Running as fast as I can, I hear its heavy footsteps overtaking me as I try to fit the talisman into the obelisk. A claw wraps around my chest and throws me to the ground. Look up to see it sink its deformed mouth into my chest, and then with inconceivable pain as it slurps out my insides. Screaming, I feel it suck out my lungs, then my heart, then all goes black. Game over. We got a death out of the way, Nicky. I know this is hard for you.
Okay, bye guys. It was nice having you.
That was it. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Good thing is we just got a checkpoint, so you didn't lose too much.
What the hell else else was I supposed to do?
Okay, you're at the top of the lighthouse. The beacon casts a beam of green light upon a black sea.
Alright. I'm assuming I...
Sorry, Lee. Death count 1. Oh my god, Ryan, that's awesome. Keeping track.
Worst boyfriend ever. Does this say the same thing? Yeah.
It does say the same thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave. Oh, well, shit, where am I supposed to go? I'm not going to the fucking grotto again. No.
Okay, we're back at the town. Don't be afraid to shank a motherfucker.
We can't have stuff again.
Yeah.
True. Alright. Can I do something in this house now?
Still caved in.
Oh, so what the fuck? Did I go to... Sorry guys, I'm dumb.
No, this is great. Take your time. There really are in this game several secrets that, you know, you have to like kind of go through an area maybe more than once to like pick up on.
That's why I'm like, what did I do? I'm like, I have new things.
If you can't beat them, shank them. Old Florida proverb.
So New York, but you know what? You're right. I have been there enough to know to just shank first, ask questions.
Ryan
later.
says you've earned another drink.
I didn't even finish the first one. All right.
I think he means in the game.
Oh. Yeah. Let's go back. Drink the bourbon.
Daddy could use another round. Burns, but in that comforting way.
Right. I opened the cabinet, right?
Yeah, it's empty.
Okay.
Got the lantern.
I don't have a fucking choice, do I?
Okay, we're back here. The monstrosity's coming at you.
We gonna stop it?
We're gonna listen to Karen and use the kitchen knife on the monstrosity. Drop the lantern, hold out the knife as the horror falls upon me. Sickening crunch as the blade buries deep into its chest. Chitinous gore sprays me and it lets out a horrid shriek. It retreats, the knife yanked out of my hands. I run to the obelisk, pulling out the talisman. The sound of the knife hitting the ground. I look over my shoulder, see the veins in its gaunt face. Force it in! My hand on the obelisk is screaming hot as it thrums, and then everything disappears. Gasping, drenched in sweat and blood, torrential rain floods a courtyard in front of me, falling in sheets off of the roof above. Twisted trees right out of the stone floor at odd angles. A black fence encircles the courtyard, and beyond that there's nothing at all. Behind me, a large oak door set into a wall.
Into the door.
A vast library, bookcases extending to the vaulted ceiling, an ominous chill in the air. A gray door with many Byzantine designs on the opposite wall. On the far side of the room, a woman lays on a couch, her hand resting on the brass handle of a phone. Rain hammers the panes of tall windows that look out into the black. "Vince Rain," she says. "How nice to finally meet you in person." I recognize her voice from the cassette tape. "Who are you?" "My name's Claire." She stands. Red cocktail dress, high cheekbones, raven hair, and attitude. "Nice to meet you, Claire. What the fuck is going on?" "You're in the Veiled Realms. Every once in a while, someone new falls in, and it's my job to make sure you make it home safely." "Your job? How the fuck do I get out of here?" "Those that fall into the realms are trapped here until they find their fixation. It's different for everyone. It has something to do with why you fell in the first place." "Fell in?" "They say you find your way across when you have lost all hope. I think it has to do with loneliness. Those that are starved for love are easily led astray. Whatever the reason, you're here, and there's only one way out." "How do I find this fixation?"
You fixate on it. On it. I broke it.
"Follow me," strides through the oak door. Follow her, not outside, but onto a balcony overlooking a large parlor carpeted in maroon velvet. A painting of a violet forest hangs on the wall. Into another room, dim and circular. Several obelisks are here, some smooth as glass like the one in the grotto, some damaged or broken. One, taller than the rest, radiates a deep vermilion, an aperture on its face. As I look upon it, a searing pain threatens to split my skull. Cover my face and the agony stops, leaving behind a dull ache. Claire seems not to notice. There's an oracle in Avantis that may be able to help you, but I do not have a gateway there. My sister was trying to reconstruct one in Solos, but I believe she's in Rizal now. She points to an obelisk with an immense amethyst set into its face. So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Me right now. What do?
Fucking Claire by the dumpster. Clearly that's the answer. The secret was hidden in the earlier dialogue with Mitch or whatever the fuck his name was.
Drink booze. Yes. Fuck Claire by the dumpster.
Yes.
Good.
Place your hand on the obelisk and we'll take you there. Rizal is extremely dangerous. The city is locked in perpetual war. Rumor has it she was in the derelict bunkers outside the city. Okay, then what? Adrian knows the back channels to return here, and from here we can go to Solos. She points at an obelisk with an emerald set into it. Wait a second. I'm going to this extremely dangerous place alone?
Or why?
She smiles. I cannot be seen by those that lurk in Rizal's shadows. I'll explain more another time. She turns in place, walks to another obelisk, places her hand on it. Her form is like captured smoke writhing before it fades into nothing.
Well, shit.
Fuck you in your red dress, Claire.
Well, we are fucking her in her red dress by the dumpster.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I feel like I'm supposed to do that first.
Okay. Gunshots. City streets. Buildings look like they've been bombed.
Riviera.
Exposed to... This really is like stepping into the raw.
It's literally going to my job.
Collapsed pavement, snow and ash fall, illuminated by the violet glow of the remaining streetlight. Before me, a stack of bodies, many mutilated beyond recognition. An inhuman cry echoes from not far away. More gunshots. Kid! Hand on my shoulder, turn around to see a man breathing heavy, carrying a rifle. Takes a moment to recognize him. Shane? Yeah, it's good to see you. What are you doing here? Claire told me you'd be coming. We need to get off the street. Home hood. Never follow a dude named Shane. In Riviera, especially.
To Riviera.
Run down an alleyway and into a building with a sign that reads packages and shipping. Lock the door behind us. Welcome to Rizal, he laughs. What's going on out there? Stable real estate is hard to come by in Riviera Beach. This was once a refuge for mankind, but now is only the certifiably insane stick around this shit show.
Yeah.
Claire said something about looking for her sister in a derelict bunker outside of town. Dust drifts off the shelves as a concussive boom rattles through the building. Best not hang around here any longer than you have to. I can get you to the city limits, but from there you're on your own. Here, put this on. Pulls out a black military coat out of a closet. Take this too. Pulls out a hatchet.
I'll take the hatchet. Yay.
Checkpoint! Yay! We did it. Keep quiet, stay close, don't fuck around. Opens the door, running hunched over. Into a street, moving from cover to cover, ducking behind abandoned cars or piles of concrete. Following, hard to keep up. Explosion in the distance, screaming, silenced. Spot movement on the other side of the road. Gone before I could get a good look. Shane's ahead, too far to speak to. Not sure if it was real or if I'm seeing things. I don't know if it says this specifically, but I feel like Shane is certainly shirtless. It's a very Shane thing to do.
It was his coat, and he's like, I have to take this off.
Yes.
Take this shit. And this hatchet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay quiet. You don't talk in the hood.
I try to catch up to Shane, heavy footsteps in rapid succession behind me. Spin to see something large and deformed bounding towards me. Eyeless, hairless, and tumored, it runs on its knuckles, hiding long red nails. The ear-splitting report of a rifle. The grotesque skull explodes, innards painting the snow blue and black. Shane runs to me. Gotta keep moving. I'm sure all of its friends heard that. Moves into the shadows, taking care to quiet his steps. Hashtag into the shadows. Hey, how's it going, Michelle? Mitchie!
What up, bitch?
Cheers! Welcome to the stream.
Exactly.
Yeah, cheers. You're doing good. Shane's actually a flash hood all over. Was wearing the coat.
Just like a dick swinging in the air. It's great.
Yeah, I love a dick swinger. We follow Shane unnerved, sense the feeling that we're being followed again, but cannot see anything this time. Shane ducks into a destroyed building. I follow. They're tailing us on the roofs. We need to make it to the metro 3 blocks ahead on the other side of the street. And nod, back on the street. Look up and I can't see anything. Commotion ahead.
What was that?
A voice calls out. Shane falls prone behind some rubble 30 feet up ahead, exposed to hide behind an overturned car.
Something's over there, Roy.
The voice calls out, a gun cocking. The beam of a flashlight crosses past the car, footsteps approaching. A look at Shane. He runs his thumb along the length of his neck. The man steps in front of the car. Sir. Wow, okay, I'll leave. Ashley?
Oh my god. First of all, PPH. I can't see who's here until you comment. So,
Yeah, we can't.
hello.
Yeah, we can't see who's here unless you comment. That's the thing. So if there's some other people here,
Always shank first. So attack? Alright, fuck it.
everyone.
If I die, this is your guys' fault.
Yeah. Gun leveled at me. Swing the hatchet, hacking both of his wrists. Gun hits the snow, blood fountaining from the wounds. Screaming, I run. Look over my shoulder to see 3 of the misshapen beasts drop from the side of the building onto him, dragging him to the ground, then consuming him. Shane runs down the entrance to the subway. I follow Shane.
Okay, bye.
Quiet except for our footsteps. Shane drops from the platform onto the tracks, flashlight on. Can't catch my breath, running.
Yes.
Stop! Shane whispers. I freeze. Shit. Blood-curdling roar from above. A many-armed mass falls from the ceiling, the carapace of its gargantuan body crushing Shane and smothering the flashlight. Are we gonna leave Shane behind, or are we gonna save his ass?
I mean, he has no clothes on. I have to save him.
Hey, what's up, Gaetano? Hashtag in the shadows.
What, guy?
And thank you for saying that, Bucky. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel and like the video. Mitchie's like, leave his
Shane.
ass.
I know, but I fucking showed up.
Bye. Man, you've got some cold ass friends. Everybody's like,
We're all healthcare professionals.
it's like, but bye.
Fuck it.
Okay. You trot through one of his legs, leave the mandible on the end biting into Shane's arm. Draw back and bury the hatchet between its many eyes. Another hellish scream from the monster as it recoils. Shane picks up the rifle and flashlight, empties the clip into the thing. Stops moving, legs curling. Cannot hear, head excruciating. Shane's running again.
Okay.
We're doing good.
So far.
Reach another platform. Shane looks around before climbing up. Can see that blood soaks his clothing. Thanks. Climb up behind him and exit the subway. Quieter here. Snowfall increasing. Many buildings reduced to dust. It's the edge of the city. This is as far as I go, Shane says, wheezing as he grasps his ribs. He hands me a compass, the flashlight. North by northeast. Good couple of miles. Good luck, Vince. Clutching aside, he ambles into an alleyway. I'm alone. Look upon the crumbling city, the unending snow, the vast wilderness beyond.
Jesus
Oh my God.
Christ.
How much for her to punch Alex? Hey, Adam. Well, there's a different timbre in my friends versus your friends when
Yeah.
they pop into the stream.
My friends were like, fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
Your friends were like, hurt Alex.
How much do we have to pay?
No, couldn't do it. No, well, Shane said he wasn't going to go that far anyways. So, and I feel like even if I had left him to die, I still wouldn't have had time to grab the gun. Possibly. So, ma'am, stay out of this.
Stinging cold. Should have accessorized with the scarf. The trees are menacing and alien, plowing through several feet of snow. An uneasy quiet. There's an intangible quality to this place, the way that objects blur at the edges, the way distant things fade when they should become sharper. My mind wanders. What if the bunker's not here? Probably walk right past it in the snow. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Time passes, pondering. Am I asleep? Is this all a dream? Or rather, the worst nightmare I've ever had? If it is, why bother finding the bunker at all? If I'm in my bed, even if I freeze to death out here, I'll wake up fine. Why take another step?
True. What if I just...
Love you, Adam. Standing still. Why not just wait it out? Just hang out until I wake up. Well, for one thing, it's fucking frigid. I walk to one of the trees and chip off some of the bark with the hatchet. Strange veins run through the bark, gray sap dripping from where I cut it off. Could I really have dreamt all of this? DMT wasn't this strange, this convincing. This feels more real than life. Miserable and freezing to death.
Am I gonna die in the fucking cold?
I've been walking too long. Must have missed it. Noticed something rust-colored. A door in the snow. I run to it and knock the snow off the corroded walls around it. I open the door, step inside, close it behind me. Pitch black. I look around with the flashlight. Barracks, ruined cots, frozen bodies. I walk closer to them. Frostbite burned their skin to coal. Gray uniforms huddled together for warmth until the last. Farther ahead, the floor is scorched, bones and frostbitten body parts lay strewn about, frozen to the ground. A piece of atramentous metal carved into an angular, enigmatic shape lies in one of their blackened fingers.
I take.
Sickening crunch as the fingers break as I take the enigma.
Dead bodies don't bother me.
I fucking look around for a flashlight. Yeah, it's a very Floridian answer.
Yeah.
I enter
Always
the next
needed.
room. A corpse hangs from a rafter. She's not a soldier nor frostbitten. Wearing a wool overcoat, long blonde hair, she had once been beautiful. Disconcerting to look into her clear green eyes. Beside her on the table is a substantial obsidian shard atop a note. On the far side of the room is an obelisk adorned in strange runes similar to what I've seen before. I read the note and take the shard. Everyone wants to go to heaven, don't they? Me? I think I just prefer some peace and quiet. As I touch the shard, I have an unsettling feeling like nauseous trepidation. Place my hand on the obelisk. We did it! we made it through. You made it through a lot without dying. I was sure you were gonna fucking die. Everyone dies in that section. You guessed correctly every time. Just so you know.
Scared the shit out of me.
Good. It's a horror game.
I was to say, I'm glad my horror training has, not
yeah.
horror. Horror.
The horror training too helps in this game.
It does.
It's
especially
equal
talking
part
about
horror
dumpsters.
and horror game. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Death count 1. Thanks.
Yeah. My back's against a wall, a long, narrow hallway extending in front of me. Fluorescent light, air conditioned. At the far end, a door. I walk through the door. Small room, 6 doors each labeled. Despera, Dysnomia, Eos, Nil, Untega, and Solos. Rotate each knob in turn. All are locked except for Nil. Walk through the door labeled Nil.
That makes that easy.
I walk into a similar room, 6 doors all labeled the same way. Despera, Dysnomia, Eos, Nil, Untega, and Solos. Check the door I just walked through. Locked as well. Walk through the door labeled Nil. Identical room, Despera, Dysnomia, Eos, Nil, Untega, Solos. Perplexed, and then I remember. The key only fits in the Solos door keyhole. When Ryan played it last, he was already at death count 3 at this point.
Oh, come on, you should know better.
I walk through put the key in the hole and walk through the one labeled Solos. Small room housing an opposite obelisk. Place my hand on it. Sitting in a booth of the moody green, my eyes readjusting to the dim emerald glow. Appreciate the familiar humidity and warmth still shaking off the cold. A note on the table in front of me. Read the note. Vince, I'm sorry I can't meet you in person. The noose around my neck is tightening. I can't be seen by anybody right now. I left you away to Avantis. Please be careful, they will try to find me through you. Claire. It's empty, unfortunately. Thank you very much, George. I put a lot of effort into the music. There's 29, I think, individual pieces of music throughout this game that I wrote.
Well, it's just, anything else in the cabinet?
Inside that is the lantern, glowing green. Take the lamp. Missed you, old buddy.
I did. Alright, so I read the note.
Hey, how's it going, Mr. Hussy? Miss you, sir. Always drink bourbon. Fucking Shane drank it all.
No, I think.
How are you doing, brother?
Alright. Rather not. There's no fucking bourbon, so I guess I'll leave.
Alright, so we're back in town.
Okay.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you very much, Mitchie.
It's Daddy's voice.
Yes. Take the S off the end? Really? Is it /tip, not tips? Oh yes, Bucky, by the way, thank you for letting me know that the entire, or reminding me to mention that if you go to vaultcult.bandcamp.com, you can get the whole soundtrack. I know Mr. Hussey already has it. Sorry about that. I'll have to fix that.
I say, is it tip or tips?
Let's see what happens real quick here. Do. Let's just click this real quick and see what happens. No. Let's not fuck with that. We'll find out later. Someone else can tell me if the link's broken. Okay. Anyway, so we're back in Solus.
Alright. I'm just gonna start over. Check everything again.
Back at the apothecary, a rope coiled on the floor next to the hole. Inspect the hole. There's a beam nearby I can tie the rope to.
Okay.
Tie the rope to the beam and climb down the hole. Can't bring the lantern.
Oh, fuck.
Deep breath, death grip, creep off edge. This is bullshit. Minutes pass as I climb, pitch black except for the point of blue light far above. Feet touch soggy ground, can't see, feel around. Metal wall, find a switch.
Do I have shoes on?
Yes, in the game. Yes, in the game.
Well, I know. Not right now.
Not right now, no, you got the...
I have my polka dot
sockies.
socks on, Mitchie.
Yeah. Flick the switch. Mining lights flicker on, casting a jade light on the cramped cave walls. Before me towers a black obelisk, a gouge blemishing its perfect surface. We got that obelisk that we picked up from the corpse. The moment the shard slides in, everything is black, cold and silent. I walk around, no echoes. There's nothing at all. Now who could you be? A voice in my head. Who are you? Forgive me, but you're in my home, and if you'll not answer me politely, then I will take the answer from you, the abyssal voice says. My heart's pounding.
Oh, okay. Well,
You perverted bitch.
Thank you very much, Adam, for your $6.66 tip. I'm sorry that the link is fucked up. I appreciate you persevering. You're a good friend.
You found
I
a
love
way.
you very much. I love how submissive you are. You're like, my name's Vince. Like, you're like, no brattiness whatsoever.
No. I know when I have been tamed. Yeah.
Fascinating. How curious that of all people you would find your way to me. Why curious?
Oh, me?
I've heard a lot about you from someone who would love to see you again. Vince. It's her voice. Tonya. Do not worry. I can assure you that she's safe here with me. Sure. You're being lied to, Vince. Oh yeah? By who? The sound of a door opening behind me. Claire Mercier. It was she who broke into your apartment. It was she who drug you into the Veiled Realm. And now she's using you as a pawn in her schemes. Arms grab me. I can take you back with Tonya safely. Claire will never let you return home alive. Rip backwards, blinding white. Continue. We did it again! Checkpoint. Thrown to the ground, door slammed. It's fucking Shane. Great, Tonya's out here getting her cheeks clapped by a huge black obelisk. I told you, fuck her and her friend. Oh my god. I'm thrown to the ground, door slammed. Someone with long gray hair drops a heavy iron barricade into place. Boy, you are one lucky motherfucker. Helps me off the ground. My eyes adjust to the muted light. Who are you? I'm Saul Greer, the owner and operator of this fine establishment, Blackheart Slims. He waves his hand, indicating the incommodious space. A wooden bar runs the length of the room, lined with black, worn-out stools. The rest of the room is encroached upon by countless trinkets and ornaments hanging from the walls and draped over the furniture.
The best and only bar in Avantis. Now, who are you?
My name is Vince Rain.
Well, hello there, Vince. Come sit down, I'll get you a drink. Been a while since I've had a customer.
He walks behind the bar, pours 2 glasses of tequila. Sit, and knock back the shot.
You're welcome, by the way.
His voice like gravel.
Where the fuck was I?
Holy fuck, where was I? As they do the shot. Holy fuck, where was I?
Me.
You were on the very edge of nowhere. When I heard you speaking, I couldn't believe my ears. It's been such a long time since anyone tried to use that gateway there. Never did work right. Good thing I decided to come into work today. Anyways, pretty sure you're about to get fucking despoiled by that interloper, he says, laughing. Interloper? That thing you were talking to? Several bagatelles shift on the bar, and I notice the room is not stable. Shoutouts to Gaetano Contini. I don't know what you mean. So you're new around these parts. Allow me to elaborate. Think of the realms as sort of like a home away from home. Sure, the decoration's a little different, but this tequila kills the shot. Still tastes like Mexican shit. Refills both the glasses. Outside of here is nowhere. It's chaos out there. Entropy. We used to pay it no mind till we discovered the intrusions. A vast malevolence dwells out there, undefined and incorporeal. His eyes glaze over. That thing you found out there, that interloper is trying to break in. It wants to fabricate itself from your actuality. Actuality? It wants to shove its slimy void cock down your throat and ass fuck your soul, then grow a new body for itself out of your fertilized remains. Oh.
I have questions. Does it like ass fucking from the mouth?
Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah. The soul. It's the soul gets ass fucked.
Oh, okay. That's
I think that's how it works.
aggressive.
Bayonetta. Hey, Amanda, how are you?
Hey.
I don't know what Bayonetta is. Is that a
I know there's the Bayonetta video game with like the girl with the big boobs.
big boobs?
Yeah.
Sounds like Amanda.
Like her shoes or guns. I can't remember. I didn't play it.
Oh. Anyways, what was it you were saying out there? Drink the tequila, pondering my response. Ulysses Faraday, thank you for your $4.20 donation. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me borrow your girlfriend for Valentine's Day. It's very wholesome of you.
It was. Good job. Proud of you. We like things that share. Interlopey void bullshit. Yeah.
It told me someone is betraying me, lying to me. It said it was her fault I ended up in the realms in the first place. He strokes his beard.
Wouldn't pay too much mind to what it said. These conniving scum fuckers love to play head games with you. Never heard of one telling the truth. Be careful though. It's got your number now, so keep your head low.
My friend told me about an oracle in Avantis. Something about her being able to help me find my fixation.
The queen outside.
His eyes dart to the window. The queen outside?
Yeah. Haggard, dead-looking cunt bitch she is.
Can't find her unless she wants to be found.
But then again, your friend probably told you how to find her.
He stares at me. Well, not really. It's been hard enough just finding you. I see. He downs a shot.
Follow me.
Walks from behind the bar and out that unbarricaded door. Follow Saul. As I step outside, I see the bar is not a building, but a houseboat. It is docked in a bay, moored to a tall rock barrier. Bituminous clouds hang over the riotous sea beyond. Saul points to an opening in the rocks. Through there leads to the Avantian colony. They live in the tunnels below the sea, scavenging dead bits of fish and other shit that falls to the seafloor. Weird assholes. They're generally unfriendly to humans and reek of piss. Never heard of one of them eating someone, though. They're fine with me docking up here so long as I pay them in exotic libations occasionally. His eyes wander, then snap to me. They have a temple thing down there. Voodoo shit. I've seen her there once before, talking to them in that creepy outsider language they speak. That's your best chance of being able to speak with her. Runs inside, back and hands me a bottle. Give them this whiskey. Been too long since I got them all fucked up on scotch. Leaves me on the porch of the boat.
you when we go to anywhere that you're working.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I fucked them up off of Scott.
Wow, Hatsy's a little worried for your safety, it looks like. So that's how you get to Deerfield Beach.
It's a direct line from Riviera to Deerfield.
Yeah. Okay. I jump off the boat and onto the slick rocks. I stabilize. I make my way to the opening. There's a staircase leading deep beneath the rock formation under the surface. Step down the slippery stairs. Orbs hang that cast a dull blue light onto the cave walls. An indiscernible amount of time walking. The interloper's words repeating in my head. Claire will never let you return alive. I reach a steel door, locked of course. A voice through an intercom speaking a bizarre, clicking language. I come bearing Scotch whiskey, I say, and the door opens.
It here.
In the door. Standing in a large cave, blue light cutting through the mist. Strange creatures move about. They look like crabs turned on end, except that their lower torso is legless and undulating. Instead of heads, they have a long extremity protruding from their necks, glowing yellow. About the size of teenagers that go about their business, ignoring me.
Can't you give me the booze, fucker, finally?
The voice is high-pitched and garbled sounding. Turn to see one of the things behind me, reaching for the bottle. Hold on a second, you nasty bastard. Who are you?
It's me.
It's definitely Lefroy.
I am Treble, a colony diplomat for human and boat with the good hard shit we love.
Your English is great.
Fuck you, Outlander, fuck.
Holy shit, Michael. Thank you very much for the $20.69 donation. Wonder if that's Michael Keane. Whoever's here. Whichever Michael it is, thank you very much. Oh my god, Devin's here too. Hello, Devin. We love you. And I love you, Michael, whoever you are. Was that you, Devin? I don't think so. I think you would tip of like some sort of like the Brad Tamer or something. Brad Tamer tip.
Brad Tamer tip.
Yeah.
The BTT.
I'm looking for the queen outside. Treble's yellow appendages flashes.
Perverted human fuck's always trying to find something to stick it in. Bet you'd like that dry, gray puss. Can't think about anything but sex. Give me the fucking booze and I'll point you in the right direction.
Right, in the direction, right. It's so hard to read Treble's dialogue. Oh my god. Hello, Devin.
Hey.
Hey, period.
And then, hey!
Pretty sure I know that guy from Harry's, definitely.
For sure. Okay.
When you speak, it's fucking painful, Treble. How do I find her? A hand Treble's outfletched Flipper the Frog, gesturing with its yellow face sack, it points in different shanties around the cave.
That shop, no human drugs though. That's food finders that clean ocean floor. That's the way to temple the old gods. Speak to outsiders. Bet fucker like you church never. Some bullshit's shrine that way.
Turns and slugs away into a corridor, a steel door slamming shut behind him.
Okay.
Alright, so we got some
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
We miss you, Mr. Hussey. You and Kelly.
Alright, I guess I'll peruse. What?
Alright, walk to the shop. Little more than a wood table leaning against the wall. The Evantian guarding it waves a fin at the items on the table, a pack of cigarettes, a fish skeleton, an enigmatic piece of black metal. His other fin holding a metal pole reminiscent of a cattle prod. How much? Gesturing for the enigma. Cling! And the smokes? Cling!
The fuck does that mean? I'm taking the metal.
As I reach for the strange piece of metal, the shopkeeper strikes my hand with the pole, an electric shock shooting up my arm. Shit! Cling! It says, its appendage blinking reproachfully.
Did I get it?
No.
Well, okay, thank you.
Hell yeah, George.
Alright, out the window.
Lights from the cave shines through a massive window onto the seafloor as it extends into murky depths. Outside, an Evantion is picking up bits of debris and putting any good bits into a bag. Looking out the window is another Evantion, a remote control for a flip TV in its flippers.
What's going on out there?
That's Cole. We got a few guys out there now doing a second pass. Food is scarce this time of year, so we want to make sure we didn't miss anything before we send them out further where it's more dangerous, it says. Its voice easy to understand. What's your name? It's Blake. Blake, your English is like really good. Why aren't you the ambassador to the humans instead of Treble? Take a look out that window. Cole is picking up fish shit, and we're going to eat that shit later. Upper management has utterly fucked this place. I used to eat motherfucking fish steaks on the reg. Now look at us. It's a wonder the whole colony hasn't collapsed and our species gone extinct.
I can't ask him for something.
All right then. Blake returns to staring out the window.
I can't ask him for shit. I don't know. I mean, what's up here?
There is a passage back to the surface in the steel door. Treble went through the steel door.
Yeah.
I knocked 3 times. Hey Treble, I need some help finding the Oracle. Ah, fuck! Treble's horrible voice is muted by the door. Open the door and help me, you piece of shit! Suck me dick!
It's like, open the fucking door, maybe. I don't know. Alright, I'll go back there.
Go to the shop.
Oh. Alright, so I can't do anything. Alright.
Walk to the window. Light from the cave depths. Fuck you, Cole. Fuck you. Blake mutters to himself.
Well, I'm not cool. So.
Hey Blake, you wouldn't happen to have any cash I could borrow? I want to buy some smokes. Yeah, I guess. Blake puts a wet piece of sponge in my hand. Lindsay over there should give you at least 1 for that.
Ew. Alright. I got a Lindsay then.
Can I buy cigarettes with this? Cling! Lindsay hands me a cigarette and a lighter.
That is one seriously perverted bitch.
Anonymous, thank you for the $6.66 donation. I appreciate you guys so much.
You guys are awesome.
I really appreciate it. Hugely. Makes a big difference. Okay.
Alright.
I light the cigarette. Inhale sweet nicotine. Thanks. Cling!
Back door restarted. I'm like scared to go.
to the temple.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not ready for this. I feel like I don't have anything. I'm gonna try. Okay.
On the table, there's a sculpture of an old hag and a candle rests before it. Can light the candle with the lighter. The candle burns a vivid coquelicot. Coquelicot. That's how you say it.
Coquelicot.
Yeah, coquelicot. That's how you say it. I practiced before the stream.
Listen, that's what we're literally
Fucked it up in Alaska. Yeah, coquelicot.
Okay, well, I did that. We'll go to the top.
Piss on a rag and see what you can buy with that. Designs and hieroglyphs carved into white rock with streaks of black flint. Reminds me of an open cliff face in Solos. An open doorway leads into a shadowed corridor.
Burning shit.
Yep, just throwing stuff.
I'm gonna enter.
Checkpoint! It's silent. Sitting at a table with a gray plaid tablecloth. In front of me, an empty porcelain teacup. I recognize it. No walls, no floor, no ceiling. Nothingness.
I drank the tea earlier.
You did. Stand up. Something slimy clenches my wrist. Going somewhere? I know she is dead before I lay eyes on her. Her skin is mottled gray and covered in lesions. Her pupilless, yellowed eyes glowing in the gloom. I try to wrench my arm from her. Let go! Stumble as she releases me. Quiet, Rain. You are hunted by less hospitable outsiders than I. Her graveled voice is jarring. Who are you? What are you?
This is the 4th time that I have seen you, but this is only the 3rd time you have seen me. Does not move in her chair, a cadaverous stillness. Matted white hair hangs over her filthy dress. I have brought you before the remembrance that chains you to the realms. Where is it? Her gangrenous finger points behind me. Turn to see an open door. I cannot follow you out there. Careful. One of the 6 is waiting for you. The rest of my apartment materializes around me. She's gone. Asthmatic breathing outside.
Why do I want to leave if there's someone having an asthma attack outside?
Yeah, she definitely thought she'd died 20 times at this point.
for
You've
sure.
made it through a lot of this game well.
I'm still very surprised.
Surprisingly well.
I really am surprised that I am doing well.
You've got good instincts.
Debatable.
The bloated flesh convulses, the wounds vivid violet and blue. The body dissected by 4 horizontal lacerations, one across her knees, one across her hips, one across her breasts, and one across her mouth. Barbed wire holds the sections of her body upright, wrapped around a wooden pole. Beyond, the emptiness of nowhere. Vince, come here. The head lolls to the side, lavender hair parting to expose Tonia's slack face, teeth clicking together out of time with her words. An almost impossible step. Hurry! I walk to Tonia. As I approach, her quaking body slows to a tremble.
That is one seriously perverted bitch.
Anonymous, thank you for the $3.14 donation. I like odd numbers. Whoever you are, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It goes towards us being able to do more stuff like this, and that's awesome. Hopefully you come back and do this next month or something, whenever, if you want to do the next game.
Yeah, I do.
So,
I'm still gonna be terrified, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
as I approach, her quaking body slows to a tremble. Vince, it's really important that you listen to me. Do not turn around. He's right behind you. This is very important.
Well, shit. Why did you leave?
I just felt like you should make this decision on your own, and I wanted to give you some space.
I'm like, well, shit. Now, actually, if I do turn around, no, I can't. No,
Don't
not
look
gonna do it.
behind. Okay. We only have a moment left together. It's all the queen can manage. Reach inside my pocket. Scan her shuddering body for a pocket and find it. Inside is an envelope. I found it for you. Take it. Back away from me and into your apartment. Do not take your eyes off of me. Tonia, I'm sorry. Go, Vince. I step backwards. Almost there. Vince. Writhing, the barbed wire rips new caches. Blood streams down her body. Step through the door frame. Did you ever love me? I'm gonna give you all the space in the world for this decision.
I hate the fact that I'm such an honest person. No.
Her body goes still. I'm grateful for the time we had together. Goodbye, Vince. The door closes and locks, the envelope in my trembling hands.
I am cold. I'm sorry. He said he didn't love her. I'm not gonna fucking lie to her if she's dying. It's rude for her to come back and haunt me.
Scrawled handwriting on the torn out page. Today is the worst day of my life. I'm pregnant. I had set up an appointment with the doctor and everything was
seriously
going fine.
perverted bitch.
Soulmate tip $6.66.
Thank you, Jen.
Oh, I love you, Jen. I had set up an appointment with the doctor and everything was going fine, and then Daddy called me into the living room right before I went. You have anything to tell me? No, Daddy, I'm just going to the grocery store. Not another word, he just beat me. Turned my face into pulp. The doctor had called him. After he was done, he said, "You know what God does to murderers? I didn't raise no whore that fucks any guy that will take her, fucks them and then kills their baby. I didn't raise no back alley slut." He spat in my face and then left me on the floor. I don't know what to do. I can't run away. He'll find me again, and then he'll really be mad.
My life is ruined. I wish this child would rot inside me. I want to stab it and tear it out. I hate it. I hate it more than I've ever hated anyone or anything. A drop of liquid splatters on the page. It falls from my hand. A buzzing sound. And I locate the source of the buzzing.
That's not the best time to lie to somebody.
My cell phone vibrates on the living room floor. Hello? Vince, it's Shane. Where are you? Look around. Somewhere deeply fucked. There's been a breach. The interloper hunting Claire has gotten through. We need to get to her. Can you meet me in Solos? I don't know how to get there, dude.
I don't even know how I got where I am.
George is like, no, we're in Loxahatchee. You're already there. I turn around to see the queen sitting at the table. Gestures at the door. It unlocks and drifts ajar. Never mind. Yeah, I can meet you there. Careful. There may be other interlopers that have gotten through. Click. The queen's lips curl in a gruesome smile. Hurry. Claire doesn't have much time left before he finds her.
I feel like she's not helping. I feel like she's like, yes, my pun stunts.
Yeah.
Fuck her.
The apartment. Step through the door onto the ruined patio, the familiar rustle of Solos's wind, the starless sky. The door locks behind me. Maneuver through the wreckage. I'm in front of the decrepit home from earlier that we couldn't get into. Walk to the town center. Back home, more or less.
Can I go home? I guess not. Okay. Start over. Oh, I already went to the hall. I don't want to go in the hall again. No, I didn't like it there.
No way.
Alright, I think I already read the...
Already read that.
Change? Okay. What was it? I want my thing again. Hey. Oh, it's blue now.
Yeah. All reliable.
Is there bourbon left? Damn it.
Darn.
Gotta try. Walk down path. This fucking White House. Did I go to the ground?
Vince, it's good to see you. Shane, standing by the obelisk, waves to me. His rifle hangs from his shoulder. You too. Walk to him, shake hands. It's not working, he says, pressing his hand to the obelisk. Let me try. Touch the obelisk. Wait! Knocks my hand away. What? Hold on to me so if it pulls you through, I come with you. Claire may have coded it
That
only
is
to work
one
for you.
seriously perverted bitch.
Oh my god, you guys are awesome tonight. Blue Dragon, whoever you are, thank you so much for your generous $6.66.
Oh, that's Lee.
That's Lee? Lee, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
It has to be.
Oh my god.
If not, I'm sorry.
Your
but I
friends are
feel like
amazing.
Lee-
I really appreciate it, you guys. I grab his wrist and then touch the obelisk. The tension, searing heat on my hand, and everything disappears. Checkpoint!
But
We did it. Torrential rain falls onto the courtyard and the twisted trees. Behind me, the large oak door set into the wall. I hope we're not too late, Shane says. I enter the door.
oh, I see. Yay.
A narrow hallway extends away from us. Lanterns cast a yellow light on the brocade wallpaper. On the right wall, there is a great jet door. On the far wall, another oak door. From the jet door is another painting of the violet forest.
No, go to the jet.
No doorknob. 4 strange holes blemish the otherwise smooth surface. No way to open it.
Okay, well, no.
Enter the door on the far wall. The vast library. Rain hammers the soaring windows. Claire stands by the bookcase, a pile of books on the floor in front of her, an old tome in her hands. Vince, what's going on? Why have you brought someone here with you? An interloper's gone through, the one hunting you. A shadow flickers across her expression. Where's Adrian? Who's this? Look to Shane, then back to Claire. Shane? Your friend? I've never met this man before.
Did I done fucked up? I thought I was doing so good. Alright.
Is this some kind of sick joke? Gesture to Shane. He's unresponsive. In fact, Claire says, her eyes narrowing, that is no man at all. A look to Shane. His face is slack, unblinking. Shane? What's wrong? Shane's arms droop, his mouth hanging open. Dead eyes. Claire drops the book and runs to the phone, lifting the receiver to her ear. Shane's body hangs as if from an invisible hook. Tabitha, Claire speaks. We are deceived by her sister. Alert Serpent House that the eyeless man is through. Another is soon to follow. Sets the phone down. Claire, what the fuck is going on? Well, actually, you get the choice. Sorry. I just kept reading accidentally.
What the fuck is going on?
Step back, Vince. She pulls a derringer from her dress and levels it. 2 rounds to Shane's chest. Doesn't move, blood dripping down his shirt. His jaw moves like a marionette's. Good evening, Claire. So nice to finally lay eyes on you. His voice unrecognizable, abhorrent.
You're so right, Bucky. I should have listened. I'm sorry. Never follow naked men.
Through Riviera Beach.
Through Riviera and Loxahatchee.
Who are you? Claire yells, firing again. Shane's right eye erupts, blood and brain painting the floor behind him. His body remains rigid, unmoved by the bullets. I have longed to taste you, Sojourner. You'll be a fitting mother for me. Claire drops the gun, grasps her throat, looks at me, eyes pleading. Run. Her voice choked. Black blood drips down her chin. Shane's thrown to the floor, the door we entered through slams shut. Claire falls to her knees, clawing at her stomach.
Well, Claire, you got that time in the dumpster, apparently.
Claire, you will know thy name, mortal. The horrible voice speaks through Claire. You will scream thy name, betrayer. Immense teeth erupt from her neck to her groin. I run. In one movement, like a mouth snapping open, Claire is ripped in two, viscera pouring onto the floor in front of me. Claws reach out from her thrashing torso, and they pull a slick alabaster body from the rupture. It seems to unfold taller and taller as it stands on trembling legs, towering above me. Its eyeless face is crisscrossed by veins, its blood-red jaw covered in many mounds. I make it to the door, and it's locked.
This is badass.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I'm stressed.
Run to the great door with the Byzantine designs, slurping sounds as he feasts on her remains. As I reach the gray door, his bloodless face turns toward me, the skin viscous. Not one, but many voices speak, high-pitched and weak. What is this aching need? The gray door is locked as well. I'm gonna blame this on Shane.
Always blame the naked man.
Yeah.
Oops.
Please let me become one with you. I pick up the old tome Claire was reading. The center of the pages are hollowed out. The cavity contains a stone key. He walks a closing circle around me, cutting off my path to Shane. I run to the gray door and use the stone key. Shove the key into the door. I agonize. Let me nurture you. The floor shakes as he lunges towards me. I open the door, enter it, spin to lock it. The weight of the behemoth collides with the door with a deafening crack, but the door holds. I search the room. Little more than a closet, the silvery walls covered in designs. On the table in front of me rests a note in an obsidian shard. Piercing scrape as the interloper claws at the door. I take the obsidian shard and read the note. The shard scintillates a deep vermilion in my hand. A wave of nausea washes over me. It's all I can do not to vomit. Vince, pierce its body with this obelisk shard. Sorry I couldn't stay for the fun. Claire.
This bitch now.
Leave the gray room. I'm not in the library, but the parlor on the balcony overlooking the velvet carpeted room. Where are you?
he roars, his many voices much deeper, muffled by the wall separating us. Right here, fuckface!
Hit me.
Hit me! Splinter oak explodes in the room below me. He steps forth from the debris, turning to see me. You are more exquisite than I dreamt you to be, and I cannot wait any longer. He waves his achromatic hand, the door shutting and locking behind me. I jump off the balcony onto the interloper. Running, kicking off the railing, the shard in my hand like a knife. The moment in the air seems to slow down the monstrosity cocking his head. His great claws will wrap around me, slicing deep gauges into my arms. Stab the interloper with the shard.
Shank it.
I bury the shard into his face. The clammy flesh splits around it, wet tissue drenching me. Vociferous shrieking. The shard glows crimson. The entirety of the creature turns insubstantial and I fall through the smoke and shadow, cracking many ribs as I hit the ground. Even you, my darling. And he is gone. Blinding torment, blood draining onto the velvet carpet, breath weakening, faint. Shapes move, obscured by the fog of near unconsciousness. God damn it, you don't need hands to stem the bleeding. Just use your flipper thing to press down on the rag. A voice dulled by swollen eardrums. That tells me what to do, supremacist. I was just tasting the rag with my flipper to see if it had bacteria in it. Shut the fuck up, you lazy waste of fish eggs, and help me keep this boy alive. Cling. Spasming pain as my body is lifted onto something softer than the floor. The steady beep of an electrocardiogram. Eyes open, can make out an IV pump. Good morning, sunshine. I look to my left. Saul sits at the Blackheart Slim's bar, stroking his beard. Pours a shot of tequila and walks over to the gurney I'm on. Drink this, it'll make you feel better. Hold the glass to my lips. Drink the tequila.
I just drink the tequila.
Unsure if thinning my blood is the move right now. How'd I get here? Claire asked me to help you out after she would be gone. Told me there was a time to make an appearance. Didn't think I'd find you bleeding out, though. Had to run back to Avantis and get some of these shitheads to help me out. You know Claire? I did. And that bitch really owes me one. How far I've stuck my neck out for you. May your spirit rest in peace. Pours himself another shot and downs it, his face solemn. And betrayer? He's locked in Syrinx. You sent him to a place worse than hell. You'd be better off dead, but as far as I can tell, those things are immortal. It was an E2 Brute movement. That was what I was thinking of when I wrote that part. What now? When you're ready, I'll take you to Eos, the gateway back home. I don't want to go back. I want to stay in the Veil Realm. I like your spunk, kid, but I got specific instructions from Claire to make sure you get home safely. My eyelids grow heavy and fall back asleep.
Thanks for giving me a choice.
2 weeks later. One for the road, to Claire. Clink glasses, drink tequila. Hands on the obelisk. The sound of waves crashing and seagulls. Saul and I stand on a field overlooking a coastline beneath a monumental oak tree, many candles hanging from its branches. Breathe in the salty air, enjoying the sunlight for the first time since I came to the realms. A beautiful woman with long red hair walks towards us from a nearby cottage. Hello, my name's Tabitha, she says, her voice serene. Nice to meet you, I'm Vince Rain. Good to see you. Well, Tabby. I can read. I'm surprised I haven't fucked that up more throughout this. Shake hands. As she lets go, it is as though her visage flickers to something wretched and dead. In an instant, she is beautiful again. Hard to tell if I imagined it. I am damaged, she says, eyes fluttering. Neither I nor my late sisters could return to Earth without bringing their seed with us. Tabby stands sentinel here, guarding our only way back, Saul says, looking up at the massive tree. A wind blows through the tree and I hear the soft sounds of bells ringing. Time to go, she says. Goodbye, Vince. The flames of many candles flicker to life and the daylight fades away. Soon there is nothing but the tree, the candles, Saul, Tabitha, and I. Thank you, I say, as Saul and Tabitha vanish too. One by one the candles go out. I will not be trapped for long, Vince. I wake up, it's my bedroom. Look at the clock, 12:07 p.m. I walk to the bathroom, look at myself in the mirror, scars across my arms, splash warm water on my face, shave, dig through my closet, black shirt, black jeans, walk to the living room. Dark, rain patters against the windows. On the kitchen table rests the leather-bound book, with a note resting atop it. The dream is ending. It will not be many years before the coming storm. Within these pages lies the secret to returning once it begins. Take care for their walk among you now. Malmstrom.
Yay! You did it! I cannot believe you only died once. That's crazy.
That's wild.
That was awesome. I seriously don't think any of my friends died less than 3 times. You fucking humiliated them.
I'm a scared ass bitch. So.
No, you did great.
Crazy.
That was amazing. Claps in the chat for Nicky for being a good sport and playing the game.
And only died once.
You did only die once.
She lives.
Yeah. You did.
Is one seriously perverted
Oh my
bitch.
god. You did it! Thank you, you did it for a generous $6.66 donation.
Thank you.
Oh my god. So,
Okay.
yes. So, yeah, what did you think?
It was awesome. Definitely kept putting me in that like mental space where like you're reading a book and like you're seeing everything that's happening, but it was like I'm obviously still present. It was weird.
Yeah, I'm proud of it. I mean,
It's good.
however long you think it took me to do that, it took many times longer. Just to write all the music and to write the whole thing and to program it, because I'm not really a programmer and stuff like that. So, put a lot of work into it. And so,
It's crazy.
if you want, I'd love to have you back to play the next game in the series, which basically picks up right after this one.
Yes.
And so we mentioned at the beginning before we started the stream that there's different endings. So when you have that choice where you can stay in the realms or not,
Yeah.
if you found all of the things through the game, which let you into I think it was a jet door,
A jet door, yeah.
that had 4 things. You found one enigma in the winter area,
Yeah.
and then there was one that Lindsay was selling at the shop, but you couldn't get it.
Yeah.
So, and then there's 2 that you didn't even come across at all.
Okay.
So, if you find those, that lets you do that other option and see what it's like if you stayed in the realms.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's there for, if you ever feel like playing again.
I say I definitely have to go back and now do that.
Yeah. And there is a playthrough I did on this YouTube channel too for anybody who's interested, where I just played it by myself and I did the true ending or whatever you want to call it. So, but yeah, you did great. That was awesome.
Yay.
So, yeah, no, this was a lot of fun, and I hope you want to do this again. And it's really fortuitous that you have been such a supporter of SCUM Movie Night, but that you haven't played the games. Pretty much most of the other people here have at some point. So it really works out that we get to see you do it.
Yeah.
But you did great. I mean, you had a crazy high. I can't believe. I mean, you almost didn't die at all.
Almost.
Had you not died at all, that would have made me upset. I agree, Karen. It was amazing to watch her play.
Yeah,
So-
I really did think. I'm like, there's no way I'm not gonna die.
I appreciate that, George. Yeah, I put so much effort into the music. Yeah.
I say Jen would.
Oh, Mary's here. Hello, Mary. I love Mary. Mary's great. So yeah, we'll if you would be so kind, maybe next month I could have you back and you could play She Cried Against Strangling Hands. That game you will die a lot more.
Yeah.
But I think it's my best game. This game's pretty relatively you know what I was saying? Like it kind of pushes you along. It doesn't let you get stuck, really. The other one will let you get
stuck
stuck.
in a loop for an hour.
Right, yeah. I was trying to make it where it's a more of a narrative experience that sort of it's more like you do choose your path through it, but you keep moving forward, you know. The other game is more open world, and it's just like, you can just waste hours trying to figure out the puzzles, so.
Like drink bourbon, drink bourbon. It's empty, get a new one.
The cat lawyer thing. Karen says if you would use the knife. Thank you very much, Neil. I appreciate it. Put so much effort into the music of the game. Like I said, 29 separate pieces of music that went into it. Yeah. So, I mean, just that was a huge undertaking. Just the music. So, you know. But
I don't know how you do it.
I don't know either. Yeah. Hit me. So, all right. Anyways, guys, I love you all so much. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe to the channel. It makes a big difference. Thank you for everybody who came out tonight to support Nicky and to support the channel, and everybody who donated. That was amazing. I really appreciate it. You guys are great. You have really great friends, and it's great to see your friends supporting you. And we'll be doing this next month, assuming that, you know, I'll come out on Facebook and have a date for it when we do the next game.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we love you guys, and yeah, have a wonderful night.
Bye.
Bye.